We'll keep on going, and if there's no answer, I'll keep banging away, and whoever chooses not to, you'll get the same treatment. Hello, mate. What's your name?
David.
Hello, David. What do you want to ask?
Given the perilous supply of water in the Peel Valley and the northwest, what plans have you to rectify this in the future?
All right, let's start with you, Yvonne.
Could I just get a repeat of it?
About water. With the perilous supply of water in the northwest, what's the Labor Party plans?
It's a bit of a mess, the whole water thing. Lots of innuendo, lots of stories, but really water, talking about the Murray-Darling Basin, the authority has been undermined by stories. Labor will have a Royal Commission type inquiry, so the population can actually feel whether something untoward happened or not. So it's not saying that anything did, but certainly it needs to be investigated. So we are confident that the authority did its job, and if it didn't do its job, why not? And what can be rectified about it? So water is a huge issue. We cannot survive without water. We cannot survive without taking care of our water and taking care of our entire huge Murray-Darling Basin. Murray-Darling Basin.
Okay. Tony, your thoughts?
We're entering a water-constrained world. There's no question about that. It's going to get hotter. There's going to be longer droughts. We've got to start using water as a more precious resource and not wasting it. We've got to manage our river systems more efficiently. We've also got to keep them alive. We can't have this dead zones right throughout our river systems. We have to remember that we live in an ecosystem. We have to keep nature around us alive. We have to live within our limits ecologically. I think there's a case for people using in urban areas for, I'm not sure of the economies of scale, but for recycling water. We have to be careful of, well, I think we shouldn't be, coal seam gas, I think, has a devastating effect on, or potentially devastating effect on groundwater. And the coal industry uses huge amounts of water and what's planned at Shenhua is really concerning.
Okay. Cindy, and then we'll keep moving up the table.
I believe the water today has been mismanaged. Having said that, we are overpopulated for the water supply that we have today. We have the dams of, say, 30% less of population. So the only alternative that we have got is to build interconnecting dams with pipelines.
All right. Adam?
So we've got issues, picking up on what Tony said, we need to work within the available water supply. We've got a water budget. That budget's becoming more constrained with climate change, increasing droughts and the heat waves that we're having as well. We need to sort out water governance. We've got serious questions around water buybacks, around what's led to the collapse of the Murray-Darling Basin. Commissioner McKelty, who's only just begun work on the Northern Basin, has identified that there are interests left, right and centre, vested interests playing out in decisions around water, so we need to have proper governance and accountability around that, and we need the best science to be able to monitor and utilise water in the best possible ways. At the moment, of course, we need rain, and until that comes, we need to tighten our belts.
Is that anyone's policy for more rain? Barnaby?
Well, I'll try and be more succinct. I think we need more dams. We've extended Chaffey Dam, and if we hadn't did that, this city would be out of water. We've got $75 million on the table for further water infrastructure. I think the nation has to be visionary to take on a major water infrastructure project, such as the Bradfield scheme, moving water from the north of our nation to the south of our nation. And it's so good for people to hear that in other areas, because there's a cynicism that's out there. If we had that same cynicism, we would never have built the Harbour Bridge, we would never have put in the NBN, we would never have built a road, we would never have done anything. And I think this is now the time for the nation to take the next major step. And if this was an election about issues such as that, by gosh, it'd be vastly more interesting.
You're a big Bradfield scheme man?
The only two positives I got out of that, one bloke wants to recycle water, and the current member wants to bring water in and build new dams. That's the boy we want. We need more water. We're desperate.
All right. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you.